For 4 years, I spent my days going to a small school with the same 80 people. As amazing as my high school experience was, I was ready for something new. Lucky for me, I was accepted into the NUin program where my lifelong dream of traveling to Sydney, Australia would come true. I was so excited to spend my days at the beach, meet cool animals, make friends from all over the world, and learn everything I possibly could about Sydney.
I know where we can go, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight.
On arrival, I had to adjust to a new life away from home. Not only was I moving out away from everything and everyone that I knew, I was moving to the other side of the world. I had to learn how to cook in a new kitchen where things work differently, learn to grocery shop in a store with completely different brands and food names, and learn to live with not only one roommate, but 7. During the first week here, we explored the famous Opera House, saw the stunning Harbor Bridge, visited the notorious Bondi Beach, explored the beautiful culture in the Chinese Friendship Gardens, and that was only the beginning. The University of Sydney is unlike any other college campus. As a school of over 50,000 students, it is an extremely diverse place. As you walk up to campus, you are greeted by a building known to students as Hogwarts. Students on campus get to spend their days lounging on the grass, eating at the amazing cafes and restaurants on campus, and of course, going to classes. Overall, my favorite class to take at USyd was my Australian Film, Theatre and Learning class. Not only was the class taught by someone who had experience in his field, but I got the chance to learn about different aspects of Australia through a more interesting lens.
We'll kiss the sky goodnight.
On top of taking classes that taught me about the diverse Australian culture, I also had a service learning project that allowed me to connect more to the community of Sydney. From this, I was able to talk to people who had lived in Sydney their whole lives and get a native's perspective. Although most of my days were filled with classes and service learning, I was still able to make the most of my weekends and time off to explore Australia. Because Sydney is such a large city, we tried to make the most of our time and explored different neighborhoods, such as Glebe, Newtown, and Darling Harbour.
Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.
One of the ways that we got to explore the city was through the husky hunt. We had the chance to see so many different parts of the city that we hadn't had the chance to previously explore. We also had the opportunity to take a trip to the Blue Mountains with the whole NUin group, where we got the chance to feed roos, wallabies, and go on beautiful hikes. Amazing as Sydney is, we also wanted to explore the rest of Australia. So on our spring break trip, we went up the coast and visited Byron Bay, Gold Coast, and Brisbane.
I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever.
Growing up, I never expected to start my first semester of college over 7,000 miles away from home. But after having this experience, I couldn't imagine having done anything different. I had the opportunity to immerse myself into a new culture, meet amazing new friends from all over the world, and spend my days in a beautiful city. After this life-changing experience, I feel fully prepared to head to Boston and discover all that Northeastern has to offer. As for Sydney, I hate to say goodbye after such a short amount of time, but I'll definitely be returning soon.